As defined by the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, deontology, derived from the Greek words dion, or duty, and logos, or the study of, is a normative theory in contemporary moral philosophy that presents choices which are either morally permitted or forbidden. Basically, it tells us what we ought to do in contrast with what kind of person we are and should be. But before we dive into the deeper definition and analysis of this theory, let us begin with this. Let's say that the pandemic has ended. Everyone started to go back to their former lives, and everything was normal for a while until 2020 brought out the zombies, but only in the Philippines. Now, here's the thing: you're a scientist, and you are stuck inside a laboratory with your friends and your boss. Now, three of your close friends already turned, so they're in a different room, while another one was bitten and is just waiting for the virus to take over his body in the next room. Before he turns, you realize that there is a cure located within the lab and only you know the password to get it. Problem is, you also remember that your boss told you to save it because you specifically made it upon the order of the president to save the president's daughter who was also bitten but is on her way. Now here's the question. Would you secretly save your only friend that is still alive? Or would you obey the order of your boss to wait for the president's daughter, who may or may not be alive by the time she gets to the lab? Now hold that thought. Let's answer this together later. For now, let's discuss deontological ethics.
Deontological ethics determines an action to be morally worthy only if willed by duty. That is, if a duty to do exists, then to do it is the morally right choice. Something can only be good if it is good in and of itself, regardless of its consequences.